it might be too American for you, Miles, but Spart, if we get this guy a souped up lawnmower, he could have a great time. The redneck like Olympics that I have seen in my day, he'd be running the show.
Honestly, he does look great though. I also the one ear cup being like pure foam as well. It's just, there is an unhinged look about this roster. Let's get it, boys and girls. Let's unleash them upon Vault. The Falcons, a team that are no strangers to a scrap. Here we go. We're gonna pull.
Yeah, and Vault very close to sounding like Volk. So honestly, Spar my friend.
What? That's a deep cut for the old fans.
Yo,
what in the
we'll
absolute? He was 1E. He really was. Arsty's down. Pre-selecting the clean point. There's going to be time going the way of the Falcons, or not. Now it is going to be time going the way of the Falcons. But 30 seconds already gone on this P1, and we've had fun.
And, you know, just trying to sort of recognize what types of... I honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, this map might be insane. I know the soaking in the hill has actually been on point, but I just want to give an early shout. If there was ever a lobby for the game to come down to a time, this might be it.
This is going to be the true battle. Spart and Capital joining the kill feed together. And Spart on the receiving end of so many good pickups. So a nice little bit of time grabbed here off rip, but a P1 that was costly, mostly in the kills department for both teams. But we're going over to P2. We've got Vegas Falcons in position first. Here comes Sib. He means it, and he's in.
It's always good when you just have two players that are able to run straight into the time through the front. But Sib, overwhelmed, head on a swivel in the sort of regrouping there and on point. Right there from 2, and now the minimap is, I mean, this is as scattered gets. Capsule with some good extra damage, good extra kills, and you you take care of the time as well. Important break there for C9 to get, and they deliver.
Yeah, you got a perfect 4 down. Can you identify the next hit from Pred, though? He's on a route. You know how he plays. You know what's going on. That's right, Pred. The old hit and run over towards new time as well. So Capsule's going to be the front man right now for C9. And we're going to commit to this. We do want to get as much time out of P2 as we possibly can, because right now Vegas Falcons still very much in control. And Arsty's and the boys playing for new spawns are ideal. So C9, a little bit of a hill to climb here.
Yeah, we're naming teammates out of time. Listen, there's a lot happening on this map right now, but surprisingly, 4 minutes and 18 seconds left on the game clock, more than I was expecting. But a P3, this is where I'll be delivered the chaos I'm looking for.
Oh, let it be upon us, folks. Falcons, no one's going too nuts just yet. I mean, same thing the other side, C9. This is a battle. Two teams who are clawing at each other. Lead change. C9 with it for the time. And a big old pinch here from the Falcons. They're going to get the break. That's all 4 dead. The spawns are not going to be favorable for C9.
Yeah, and Pred's going to be the first man you have to get past, and knowing Pred might even let him through. These are slow-moving blue arrows, and they line up. They win the gunfight. But you need to hike halfway across the map. You have to hike the entire way across the map.
It's the whole thing.
Mince words about it. This is tough. They're getting the kills, and honestly, good scrap time on P3 to be able to get. But now the ultimate problem that honestly Falcons might need to solve. 2 players in the back, but Kremp, he's here, ready to flip.
Well, look at Arsty's as well. Just leaves Art, goes over towards time. Trophy's in position. Relatively safe spot. Not going to be shot at too easily. So that's going to get some production. And now you're starting to make your way forward, Falcons. You give it the back when you wanted to. Exnid wins a couple. And this is another that he's got to his name. The third, indeed, folks. 13 and 9. Backline secured.
Yeah, that is a phenomenal setup as well. Pred's leaning up top. Exnid does not overchow in the back at all. He waits for his moment to strike, and they knew they had to give up that arc pressure. And Exnid's crack, but I like the high IQ plays. He has grown as a player, and the mechanical skill has never been questioned. Finally, though, he falls, and somehow Pred, he's just been up top on a 0 streak that entire time. Brother, what?
I mean, damage, just pure damage. Intel, eye in the sky. More just the knowledge that he exists up there is a problem right now for C9. Late break there. 10 seconds going to go their way or not. Predwood gets into time. Yeah, keeps the Falcons scrap healthy. Towards the middle of the map, we go towards set number 2. And again, C9 New York, they're keeping up in the kills. They're doing the very best they can to make this map look as good as possible. But the scoreline is not reflecting that yet.
We'll see. Maybe a good P2 for either one of these teams to set yourself apart. Right now, Capsule being isolated. Just trying to swarm and look for these guys in time, but the second Kremp pops off, you don't know where to actually look on it, and now you get the coverage. So Sib gives you 2 from in and around time. Nobody even attempting to block those spawns, but hey, if you super soak on P1, you'll be happy for it.
Absolutely, man. Any P1 time is good time. Kremp winding up for another big hit. His teammates are here for it, and somehow, even when he's tagged up, still making plays. Backline secured. Sid with a massive win there now. Oh, and a teammate once again. It is a little bit mixy. It's a little too much as you've let a man through. I tell you what, Xnid, not the player you wanted to. That is a dagger. And what a moment on the minimap that was there for the Falcons.
Yeah, crazy cow timing there from Sid. I honestly thought he saw like the smoke getting kicked up, or like the dust rather, but now Kremp is at least blocking spawns, and well, he's gone. And Xnid taking a single route into a P2 where now things are actually looking pretty sweet. So great gameplay coming through from Xnid. Great to have seen him grow as a player.
Yeah, fantastic work. Well, we're going to pause that thought for now, folks. We're going to dive over to the other side of the stage and C9 with the time. Let's go for a listen in.
Outer, preach to.
Right here. Don't help you guys.
Outer pump, preach to.
There's 20 minutes, I think. What's lights? There's one back. 18, Charlie time.
What time is it?
Nice. I'm playing new.
I'm saying that time.
What's line on me? Line priest.
Front of me, EG.
Nice. This one over.
I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, butt me off. Alright, sorry. Nice.
One's
One's up still. He's gonna be on left. One's left. Elbow, hook on me. Hook on me.
Two ball heading.
I think I'm middle. I need it. Top part, I like me. Close one shot. Incon. Close to me. On time.
Last two front.
I'm trying. Outer right, Alec, one shot. Outer right, Alec, on the vein. On the vein, vein of vault. Vault, one vein. Sit line.
One line, he's on me.
Let's pick control me. Outer P3.
Listen. Top left.
I'm absolutely
What's we missed?
He's shouting. Nice.
I ran could be calling again.
Go left.
Bottom art AG, one's new. Bottom art, and I'm new.
We're good. I'll take top part.
Heard you. He's bottom art on me. Bottom art weak, AG, and one on new priest.
Outer right now. Why top P4?
We're looking for one. There's one on
Outer left as well.
I'm
turning top part.
Alriady.
I'll see the line. Top part. Okay, like dead. Why top me?
I'm sitting up. Watch out.
With you.
I need top part. Weak top part by Nate. That's went from the drop off.
Why dead? One time. I'll team. He's good. Top weak.
Once again, an auction house being run by the Seagulls from Finding Nemo chance. Wow, what a listening.
I'm so stressed out right now. I'm sweating after that listening. And in P4, honestly, the only thing that's really been keeping Falcons in this game has actually been this hill. So this is the vault special. You can outplay him on a P1, P2, P3. Doesn't matter if you can't handle the money hill, and that is going to deliver by the smallest of margins a Falcons lead. And back to P1 where the kills and chaos will commence.
Oh, Rosty's your sweet Forspree now lies in dust. Over to Pred. Looking for that sweet P1 time. And it's not going to be there just yet, but again, P1s. They've been a difficult fruit to squeeze, let's say, in this map between these two teams. It is a mixed fest indeed. And right now, Spark, he's leading the charge there for his boys. 3 dead, last man up, Pred, and as seemingly unpredictable as ever. Lead change, no. C9, New York, still running it. Gibbon on this one. 22 seconds to rock here on P1. P2's on its way. As the Falcons have once again maneuvered themselves in a position. Xnid, the playmaker right now for this squad. Seemingly every step of the way. It might be... Oh no, I thought it was a Marcelo cast for a minute. I was getting ready to go, bro.
Yeah, sorry about that. Either way, though, as you pointed out, things are looking good. You know, sort of C9 outplaying on every single hill but the P4, but now an opportunity for Vegas Falcons to try to keep things secure. Have a pretty good setup around this new time.
Yeah, and again, it's Xnid once again, man on time, making plays. RC's now on the patrol. Oh, but he's been caught out. An opening in the watch. Oh, Krem, what a 2. Pressured out from the backline. Spark getting involved. Up close and personal with the aims. Good break. C9 are in. Capsule next line holds it together. Oh my word, this could be a New York minute.
Oh, great plays as well. And the Nadas on point, does the damage, wasn't ready for the pressure, but Spart able to get the kill. So great damage being done. Huge gunfights being won the entire way around in C9, finding a little bit of form when they needed to. Still though, battle for the final 20. I mean, Vegas Falcons swarming all over it, trying to keep these players at bay. And on rotation in the long term, RCD is going to be setting you up. C9 certainly have a noticeable lead.
Yeah, it's enough of a lead, and this is a hard point that C9 have been willing to throw bodies at to just get time out of, second by second. It's all going to add up. 3 dead instantly, huge. And the backside spawns flip wide open. C9 New York in the driver's seat, going towards the business end of the hard point.
Yeah, great moment for Cap to actually be the man to get in the mix to flip the spawns, and Kremp dragging extra players to the grave. And now you're just worried about making sure you don't overcommit. You can't afford to lose these spawns. And hill time, a little bit less important, but you'd love to be able to get it. And certainly for Falcons, they need it.
No, they're fighting tooth and nail for it. Again, soak this one away, boys. You get yourself at 230. That would be brilliant. But again, you are looking towards new, and that's where C9 New York have set themselves up. Sib, oh no! Exit! Can't get 2 out of that life. Spart, as I've been unable to stop the bleeding on the hard point. Pred has taken another route, so he's in towards new time as well. And what a precarious moment we find ourselves in map number 1.
Oh, look at those spawns, though. Just because number 5 is still in the back. Yeah, finally it gets sort of unlocked, but another mini-map that is just looking like hell. Who can deliver with this kind of situation?
Pred, stay alive. Do not relinquish your life in this situation. Oh, dear. You're in. The break is there. Cloud9. Time is theirs. Big win there from the back priest, and not enough to keep this one going, and that's going to be it. On towards the hard point. You now go Kremp for the win. Spart on a 4 spree now. Guns up at the ready as Capsule now forces the fight forward. That could be a moment, but Priester manages to somehow poke the eyes out of the player on point, so he's going to be in trouble now. Next hit, looking for the dub here. Spart from spawn, 2-piece to his name. 30 seconds to go. You might not need it all, Cloud9.
I mean, this should be good. You have so much distance on the map, and as good as Falcons have actually been in the Hardpoint game mode, it's looking like the new C9 squad has enough firepower to take them down. Volk, what's the difference? Spart undefeated for the moment in the CDL.
Absolutely brilliant. Same with Capsidor. What an explosive start there to their series and to their run here with Cloud9 New York. Vegas Falcons, an unpredictable team, a very lethal competitor in the hardpoint mode, and after that one in C9 New York, absolutely feel good indeed. Wow. Going into the search and destroy, a different question, but for now, an opening map that they're going to be very happy to walk away with. GG's there, folks. A bit of an upset as far as I'm concerned.
I guess this is what we're sort of learning, right? The C9 is just, if you make a 50% team swap in that regard, sort of a trick to figure things out. But Zib shooting his gun, got involved for 43 EKIA, and his team certainly keeping up there in the damage and kills department. Maybe Cap had his feet up just a little bit, but Cap was the man that sort of flipped the spawns on that final P3 to set you up long term. And granted, it got mixy, but still able to deliver. Nice little 40-point win there. And I would imagine for C9, their bread and butter might very well be S&D. So getting off to a hot start, they're going to be feeling good.
But yeah, with the makeup of, Capsule and Spart joining the roster, definitely a possibility, but you got to get that chem tested fast. And S&D, not necessarily something that we practice as diligently as the respawn modes, but hey, we'll see how much Cloud9 New York have managed to learn and get under their belts. Maybe they've got some burner accounts that they're running ranked with, who knows. Great looks here from Exnid. Again, the man is making moments for the Vegas Falcons. Big playmaker, straight shooter. Incredibly exciting man to watch, but not enough to help get his boys the dub. Falcons fall short here on Vault. And Charles, how are you feeling about the control, for the rest of the series again? C9 is basically a brand new team at this point. Not a whole lot we can work off.
I mean, if the hardpoint is any indication, I would expect them also in control to at least be able to deliver wins against the Falcons. Certainly a lot of mixing moments, and the listen in is an interesting point of discussion as well. It's like on that final P4, Exton was able to run through P3 like the outer street for free. Nobody in top art was spotting him at all. They just had enough bodies for the trade. And then Pred was also able to take an outer route over towards like P4 and got through for free. So maybe a couple holes in the setups coming through from C9 for the moment. An expected thing for a brand new team, but you got to plug them up quickly. But certainly hype and energetic there from that squad. About the most active I've ever seen Sib in a player cam.
Yeehaw, indeed. Nice bit of back and forth there between the green and blue of the Vegas Falcons and Cloud9 New York. That's enough separation towards the end there. P3 to 4. It's cash, baby. Cha-ching on that side of the map, and it really was there for C9.
And real quick, it was actually that second P1 where C9 got, it was their best hill of the entire map. So that's like off rotation, setting up, letting Falcons get the P4, and having like a 45-second P1 is incredible work. And I know that's when I'm seeing Sid pick up 2 pieces. Spark getting active in that regard as well. So if you can set yourself apart on a P1 on Vault, not too shabby. That's where shooters shoot.
Shooters be shooting, a lobby full of shooters indeed. We're going to be seeing that on dealership in just a brief moment, folks. Again, if you've just joined us, a 1-0 lead to Cloud9 New York. This brand new roster has done the unthinkable against the very dangerous Hardpoint squad. S&D, though, we've seen the plays. We said about this the previous series as well. A map where individual plays can go a real long way. We'll see who's done their homework, who's dotted their I's and crossed their T's when it comes to big moments as a team here on dealership. Chance, how are you feeling about this one, mate? Any sort of wild and unnerving predictions before we start the map?
Well, Falcons certainly have a few lethal tools under their belt, but I think with the AR players not having quite as much firepower, I sort of like am leaning towards C9 because on a firepower front, Sid will match it. #1 in kills per round of 1.09. Granted, C9 had a pretty short run, so wiggle room for the statistical variance, but Sid is going to be able to deliver. Spark reputationally, very strong search and destroy player, and he's going to be coming in with a lot of confidence. And then Kremp has been an elite playmaker. Like throughout stage 3, it didn't really materialize at the major, but he was looking like one of the best S&D players in the world. And now Capsule running by his side. They might just be having some insane run it down kind of rounds because we're Mac, one of the more objective-minded players. Elite at getting the bomb down, setting his team up for success. These gentlemen, it might get crazy.
Well, that is the prediction. Fingers crossed, toes crossed, crisscrossed applesauce sauce. I could have hit that with the accent, would have been a bit better, but how this one goes down is anyone's guess, folks. Very different look here for Cloud9 New York structurally when it comes to S&D. Caution to the wind, we're going away.
No trophies. And no nades really contesting them. RCD sits a concussion that's going to give intel on everybody. And #3 on the pinch has a big responsibility. Gives you the first blood, gets out with his life for the moment. You just want to buy time, and they leave him. Priesta and Exnid leave him.
Oh dear, Capsule fighting forward. Priesta, he gets on the board at the very least now. A one-man separator. Exnid fighting slowly but surely. Has Priesta checked every possible angle? Not the one behind the black van though. Oh, Kremp, you dirty dog. Oh, you dirty dog. Intel on 2. Could be looking at another here on the round. Exnid down. Cloud9 New York, round 1.
Yeah, and the man that you let live ends up getting the final kill in the round as well. So that was, that was 3 players trying to work the flank. They run into Sib. He gets 1, and he gets out. That is, in my mind, unacceptable. But hey, Sib's a shooter.
It's such a tough fight to take, though. You leave that sort of rec room going towards the back spawn where he could be inside that deep back building. He could be behind one of the many cars out there. He could be in the middle of the map. He could be inside the showroom. There's a lot of space and too many angles to worry about. He got away with his life. And Falcons unwilling to commit and throw bodies for the trade. I don't hate it, I can't love it. And C9 New York getting aggressive here on defense.
Yeah, Capsule again, willing to make plays, taking a lot of space, and on the minimap front, it's looking like the Falcons are going to be forced to go towards A, which is certainly where RCDs is hanging out with the bomb, but they are just posted up in spawn. Plenty of time, though, to work with for Falcons. Capsule's been roaming, and Capsule shooting. There's your first blood.
2 players already made their mark in the Vanguard year and go toe-to-toe for our first blood. Uh-oh. Fast damage. And Kremp on the cross is going to help things out here, but the Falcons starting to muster some strength, starting to build up the courage now to try to take a hit. Over towards A we now go, but look at this. At the tail end of this snake, it does look like C9 might be all over this. Spark backs up, knows the play is on. And the wrap is there as well from Cloud9. 2 players on the pinch. Here we go. And you are in so much trouble. Vegas Falcons, the guns are up though. Wait, Exit. It's the rewrap. Oh my goodness. It's a 1v1. Cloud9 come out on top. What a wild mini-map.
Yep, and this is how it's going to be going. Falcons not even worried about the flank rolling through in that moment, and it was 2 people working the flank, but they were very confident they were going to be okay, and they were very wrong. Either way, though, Cap, for the bailout final gunfight in the 1v1 and a 4-in-1 start for the new man on the squad. It's going to be a very different style of S&D being played by C9 these days, but that doesn't mean it can't be lethal.
Oh, yeah. We're looking at a very different energy from the Vegas Falcons. Vibe check if you're a Puckett, and not loving what I'm seeing so far. The boys have yet to get hot. We need that spark plug, that catalyst, the fuel to ignite this game for them, and so far it has not been found.
Yeah, Kremp just making sure the trophy's still there. Absolutely is. Get the bomb down for the 4. Take, and the car's still alive. Kremp, though, is not.
Unbelievable trophy saves him. Capsule. Capsule! He has come to life. Arsty's now in the 1v1. Capsule spree continues as he goes deep. And 25 on the clock for Arsty's to get the kill and the defuse.
RC's better advantage. Probably the worst gun for the job.
Capsule with timing possibly on his side, and Arsty's plays the highest percentage he can. The young Capsule will make a mistake, but the clock is not on his side. A young Capsule has possibly checked the bomb, but might not be there for it. There we go. Young Capsule finds it. Not a rookie no more. Big win against the vet.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Miles. I know I do this for a living and I'm a quote-unquote professional, but the way RC was playing that, I thought for a second Cap had to defuse the bomb. It took me like 5 seconds to be like, oh, that's not how that's gonna go down. So yeah, Cap, a comfortable win towards the end.
Absolutely. I mean, it does help that he gets, what, 3 insane kills, or sorry, two insane kills there to help make that situation a lot better. But Cloud9 New York, the inverse of what we're seeing from the Vegas Falcons. 3 strong rounds so far and a 6 spree for Cap.
And I mean, they might just run over B again. Xnid, he's about to get swarmed. I mean, we're just kicking doors open too. We can let him know we're coming. A little standoff battle. Cap did the same thing. He got to this point, cleared it out, and then wraps back. And honestly, it makes perfect sense as well. So now you get to take over the middle of the map and just clear everything out one by one. And Falcons, meanwhile, don't really have any degree of control.
He digs out that corner and then, oh no. Whoa, they'll snap! I wanted the chow real bad. Capsule going for it, but now it's the 3v3. Kremp's going to pick this up straight away. Xnid caught out, shouldering. Omni movement doesn't help him there. Man advantage C9.
That's just deja vu. Cap takes the exact same round, exact same space, but he just pushed it a little further. And now you're just in the perfect position. Kremp for 1. Doesn't get the second, but RC's left in between him in a 1v2. Not even able to shoot a bullet. And yeah, Capsule roaming Slayer right now in S&D. About the most aggressive setup by the B site we're accustomed to seeing in the CDL. So C9 maybe setting pace just a little bit, putting in some extra work. And same thing for Cap. Clears it out, goes back towards the middle of the map. You clear out the little small rooms, and if they're not there, take the control. And Falcons, I think, are just praying that they can get a first blood on the attacking rounds, and instead, they're just getting picked apart.
I think it feels like not a single moment has gone their way. Vegas, dire straits right now, 4-0. RC cars, should be a couple of them. Capsule's nade connects in the middle of the map, so you know there's a lot of presence being felt. Arsty's the lone guardian here, as far as intelligence is concerned, and that's going to be a beautiful nade. Get out of there, you can't. Oh no, Kremp down, as is the bomb. Oh! A slamish from Pred in the middle of the map. What a trade. 2v1. Xnid starts the round off with the explosion, finishes it with his Jackal.
Those are wicked shots from Pred, by the way. So yeah, quick shot on that, but ultimately poor trophy placement. Unlucky, because the trophy was maybe, 10 feet away from where that Semtex lands. But if you don't get it in the right spot by the cars, yeah, I mean, listen, they'll explode and they will kill you.
Yeah, the trophy needs line of sight onto the projectile. It can't do anything from behind a car. Those nades have to fall very, very deep. And even then, there is a sweet spot. There is a good zone to put your trophies in over by the A-bomb site. That was not it. Towards the A-bomb site we go once again. Vegas Falcons has treated you right last time round. Let's see how this one goes. Ow.
Finally doing something aggressive at the very least. Haven't got the bomb down just yet, but at least they're making a play.
And here come Cloud9. Instantly forward. Oh no. Well, okay, we're making up for it. 3v2. Falcons down a man. 2v2. Pred. Oh no, that is a devious moment. Couldn't even catch it. Both the ones lost and C9 map point, excuse me.
Yeah, and back-to-back rounds where the cars absolutely making an impact by the A site. Falcons finally making an aggressive play, but even when all the space had been given up, how fast these rounds can crumble. Second look at it, Exnid trying to do everything he can to stay alive, but here comes the boom.
I mean, and it was on fire the whole time. There's a moment there where you've got to keep an eye on that environmental hazard. Someone's got to say, car's on fire, back away, back away. Exit arguably stays alive if he keeps hugging that wall, but either way, wow, what a moment. 5-1 still, C9 New York map point. Oh, we're sending it right now. Capsule forward, wallbangs are there. He's caught out with the nade being thrown, so good luck, have fun. Doesn't connect on Osties either.
They're just leaving the door open too. Man advantage, Sid finds the first blood. No flanks rolling through, we're squaring up for the fight. Even up the odds, but Cap, such a cheeky position, and yeah, they are not prepared. They at least get the trade.
Oh, they're getting more than the trade. Pred now alone. This is to stay alive in the map. Oh, and he's taking a route. He will maybe catch them on the transition, but is he in a favorable place to take these gunfights? Arguably not. Nobody home. Go B. What an angle. Sib. Prone. Catches out his old teammate. Makes him think twice.
Oh, the guy on bomb, he could be free. Kremp just left off of it. He makes the read, though. Got the intel. And on the drop, Kremp shuts him down. C9 dominant in the S&D in a way that we have never seen dealership get played.
Not at all. I mean, what, 2 car kills in the end was not a massive factor right there for Cloud9 New York, and a comfortable 2-0 lead in this series, and an incredible sign of life for the organization who was looking a little dire. They are 40 points behind Optic Texas in the run towards champs, and they are 1 map away from 10 more.
Honestly, looking good. Just to apply the pressure. This is certainly a battle for C9 that is a must-win if you even want to think about champs. And the way it's going to have to go, they're going to have the best stage they've had all year, and they need their best major performance as well. But kicking it off right, and Capsule, lethal threat, 2 first bloods, 10 kills. And again, he just made their defensive rounds so easily, almost single-handedly. So everybody on C9 getting the job done, and frankly, just on a first blood front, they were completely on point.
Yeah, really good work. Dealership there. There's a couple of routes taken there. We can look back at the Capsule plays, you know, towards the B-bomb side of the map that I think other teams will be taking note of, quite frankly. But great position to be in. 2-0 up at the half desk. C9.
Why does it take so long to find these S&D superstars? Or do we need to preface it with the fact that Capsule is playing the worst team in the league?
Yeah, I mean, Capsule's been found before. He's been picked up. Just hasn't always panned out. But we've seen electric search and destroy moments, which is why, like, leading into the match, that's kind of what we talked about. That was a discussion, right?
Yeah.
It's like, if they need to have a game mode that they can lock up, and let's build around what our team is currently good at. Sib was coming off a great stage in search. Kremp has always been a great search player. So let's pair that up with like-minded individuals and lock that game mode up, and that's the product of it. What a dynamic duo you have in Kremp and Capsule. And
3 world champions just got bodied. Let's take a look at dealership from Capsule's point of view, because the young man was moving. He's getting older in front of our eyes, but the gun skill's still there, Allie.
I mean, my God. I mean, you went 3 to 4 rounds where you were essentially getting 1v4'd by one guy, and it was Capsule. And this is what he did when he got brought into the league way back in the days. Capsule instantly had just this explosive introduction where he was going on sprees like this, and then he just couldn't get traded out.
Yeah, he just demands so much attention, and you saw, like, on one of their defensive rounds is also the way they set it up, like him and Kremp going through mid, Capsule taking a couple shots, baiting him into Kremp, and then before you know it, Capsule's attacking you from another angle, right? So just crafty individual, trying to get pushed up, trying to be annoying and make the game so much easier, and, you know, found themselves in a lot of situations where they're just up a man.
Allie, both these players are 22 years old. Who is 3 months older, Kremp or Capsule?
I'm going to go with Kremp. Is it Kremp?
It's Capsule.
Is it?
He's the old man.
He's
Kremp's the youngster on this squad now.
That's crazy.
It's wild stuff. We have some hidden heroes as we throw out random stats. Why not keep it rolling?
Keep it going.
All right, context.
What is our context? Record holders. Is there number 17? I will go Queen X top right. Done. Your turn.
Wait. I know bottom right. I was actually looking at this morning. It's 04. Bottom right's 04. 138.
138. That is an 04 finish.
Yeah.
Correct.
Is top left Real?
52 kills. That would be Xnid, sir.
Oh, that is Xnid.
And in the bottom left,
thinking of the
control
rewind.
kill record, dropping 40 on Vault against New York during Minor 1.
On Vault versus New York State.
Minor 1? That can't be. I had Neptune in my brain, but it can't be. It's Minor 1.
Control,
Gwen?
40 bomb.
Is it Gwen?
Was it Gwen?
Is
Show
that
us
your
a Gwen.
final answer?
TJ!
I knew it was Carolina.
Well
That's
done.
right team, though.
That
one's hard.
That was a hard one.
That was the game that afterwards you told me TJ's a top 10 player.
No, it was after the major, actually. Yeah.
Whatever.
after the major,
Just go with my lies
Was
next
a
time.
major.
Just go with my lies next time. We've got our casters ready in a control game 3 coming up. Before we go to them, though, can I ask you guys predictions? Are my Falcons getting swept?
I'm
Yes.
sorry. Probably.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's Hossie.
It's looking chalk.
The fans
looking
also
great.
picked the Falcons, just for the record.
Yeah, I don't know the fans.
What happened? I thought you were catching up this. You thought you were getting your.
I can't handle
Extending my
fans at some
lead,
point.
giving
Somebody
the
clip that.
Falcons
I
some
need the
more
beginning of him
false
saying that.
confidence. Let's go to our casters for game 3.
Starting to fall apart. The desk is at its tethers. They're being ripped apart seam by seam. The stuffing is coming out. The cushion is loosening chance one map at a time. But here we go into control. How you feeling about this one? Is it a sweep? Is it a sweep, brother?
It's certainly looking like it. They've been playing pretty out of control, and even guys like Kremp, he's been maybe underrated on this year, given the team's performance, because he's been pretty solid year over year. Year over year now. The stage over stage. In control, though, fell off a cliff in stage 3, so he dropped off dramatically. Obviously, a new map like Hacienda coming into play can have an impact in that regard, but certainly a player that is standing out in terms of wanting him to turn it around. And of course, now he's running with a radically different SMG duo. Spark's going to be bringing in a different dynamic as well. So maybe we'll be able to see if it elevates his game.
Indeed. Well, see if Kremp can keep going, man. Keep getting back to form. An interesting guy and a very friendly dude. Whenever I meet Kremp backstage at events, I'm always like, "Hey, doing Kremp?" He's like, "What's good, kid?" I'm like, "Kremp, I am so much older than you. Definitely cannot call me kid, but I really appreciate the energy and the tremendous vibes that one of the more mean sections role players of the league we have." Can he get himself back into it when it comes to control? Shake off those bad vibes, Vegas. It's time to kick some ass. Last chance to stay alive in this series.
Yeah, I don't know if that stopped you in your tracks being called kid by Kremp, but I'll never forget 04 Palm Me Twin. In my brain short circuited. It took me 10 seconds to regroup and say any words to 04 at all, but it's just because he has a kill record, man. In a series, 138 is bonkers. We'll see if control is where Pred can make it his playground. You'd imagine stylistically Pred would enjoy this map because his entire sort of repertoire is sort of designed get this guy to top office, let him roam, slay, sort of facilitate all the kills. We'll see if Pred can have a pop-off moment round 1.
I think Pred was playing for Renegades back in BO4. I could be well wrong with that one, but long time ago, ladies and gentlemen, in a galaxy far, far away, Arcites and Xnid for the Falcons get their opening kills. A sweet corner for Pred. And that's a lot of space gain now here on the attack. They want that B zone, and they're going to get it.
Yep. I mean, listen, this is territory. This is like Al Bagra on offense. Pred is one of the few players that could get behind enemy lines and cause chaos, but Pred on one side, Kremp on the other. Pred got dealt with in the kill feed, and now Kremp trying to really open things up, shoot a couple players in the back. Arcites caught unaware, and now he didn't even get that first hit on B.
Priest gets the contest. And a cleanup crew arrives. C9. No! Who's he got? It's hard to tell.
5, not 8, not 6. It's Pred.
No, not the execution. Oh, Sib, and an emotionless kill. He doesn't even react. He doesn't even see that player in front of him either. What a game so far, folks.
I mean, he won with Pred. That's criminal.
That's his boy. Did him dirty. Didn't even smile when he did it. B-zone on his way out, though. Falcons, we're having a good time. We're laughing. Sib's back into it. Nice, too. That's cleanup crew once again arrives just when you need it. C9 New York saved the day for now, but one segment remaining to be.
Yeah, now Falcons are going to have to sort of group up and decide what they want to do. They are taking an extremely long time just getting out of spawn. Arcites is still in spawn. All of his teammates are fighting, and all of them are dead. He's at the well.
For those of you wondering, is there a Mimi play to take the body shield? No, absolutely viable. You eliminate a player from play for that entire life. They don't get to die and respawn alongside their teammates. And the execution as well just prolongs that, so you get a staggered approach now. 14.9. Clock paused. Spark trying to get on the board, and yeah, he's in a very good spot to get maybe 2 out of this one. Oh no, Priest away gets the kill and the zone. So minute 10 to play with here. Vegas Falcons, it feels personal.
Now 4-man wipe though, and now it's going to be the close spawns on P2, and no one for C9 is close enough to block the rock. You see the stuns coming through, but a little bit late. So Exton has found the route to get through, and he's only trading out kills because Spart just smoked him.
Oh yeah, he's on the board now, ladies and gents. 13-6. Falcons back in spawn. Trap is set. Oh, and Sim can't get anything out of that one. Okay, so that right flank wide open now, able to fight through. But we don't go that way. We go towards mid. As does Capsidor. He's been put on his back now. Spark. Whoa, what a wrecking crew the Falcons are.
All right, last ditch effort, 5v9. You got to make this perfect, and you need like the set of kills, and then you got to stack. God. There's the entry, and Priesta trying to keep him at bay, and 2 players on the zone, so an opportunity to get this done, and Priesta continuing to find the kills.
Chance, you asked for perfect, and you are so unbelievably close to it. This is a nice opportunity on the rebreak. Oh, 1 man left alive. Perfection is still a dream that has eluded the Vegas Falcons here on this attacking round. My goodness, did they come close? C9 New York take the round.
And I want to check the best play and see what Spart did to him over on the Rock Hill. Spart started off 0-5, and C9 was holding it down 3v4 for the B zone, but he made his impact and made it known. And Sid gets the best play over the 3-piece. You get to see it.
I mean, sure.
We're near the zone. Yeah,
score. I thought you might get more with the body shield. The body shield gives you a lot of additional points, but there's one. Here we go, folks.
Wow, jeez, what a moment.
But again, like this position, you push him forward here. I mean, Exnid is dead to rights at this moment in time. I mean, all Sib is doing is just buying an opportunity for buying an opportunity to put Pred back in spawn, slightly delayed to his boys. A little trolly, depending on the moment, could be quite frankly unbelievable. Round 2.
So athletic too. I mean, that is not an easy assassination to go. Doing drop kicks, doing a bunch of wild stuff, and now you're just shooting players through walls. The AR is getting overrun there by the Falcons. Before the Falcons got overrun. Listen, man, it's a day, you know?
Yeah, and also a moment like that's happened in the first round. And Sib's going for it and doing it in such a OTT fashion. Again, that's starting to play the mental game towards the Falcons boys, who know that they are in trouble. How strong is their mental game? We're going to find out as this round develops, because C9 now on towards the B zone. Sib getting in the power position exactly where he wanted. Kremp backs up, knows the route. It's an easy and a readable one. Puts himself in a great position to get it. Trades are done over the top side of the map. We're still capturing B.
Yeah, Krem versus the world. He has 0 support in this moment. He gets the first, and the longer he lives, the better he does his job. His teammates still are able to keep a little bit of presence, and now Sib is going to be dragging a lot of attention his direction, but traded out. RC's from the top rope, and I mean, C9 are really trying to set up some spawn kills as well. The Falcons, they've kept them contained. Traded out nearly every single player, but C9 doing a great job. The conveyor belt system, someone is always behind enemy lines.
Absolutely. Cram, we talked about his stats coming into this match, and so far, so good at 11-7. Looking exactly what you want from him. 29.3 stopped. Priester will not be involved in the defense of the B zone just yet. Big stack right now. Nice work there from C9. A choice decision to be made now. Second segment in the B in the bag. RCs can't clean house. Sib's still getting it done.
Yeah, and the spawn kills are going to continue to commence, or at least the office control. Kremp is going to trap them in from the rock side of things, and this is... Everybody could have been funneled in, but Kremp loses the first one, so you have your exit to get out, and Spart now chasing Ghost. I don't know if he just didn't get the comm or if he was looking for number 4, but exited was number 4. You trade him out, but his trades all over the map in a 15v13. It's going to come down to the time.
Yeah, those crazy trades certainly doesn't help anyone get any map control whatsoever. 2-man smack puts Kremp back to spawn. 6-15 there from Exit. 6-8 for Arsty. So statistically quite an unusual game there from the Falcons, but still round 2. We're starting to wind things up. Diligent approach there towards the rock side of the map. And they have won every fight across the board. Pred, his brow is furrowed. He's starting to get angry. And an angry Pred is a good player.
Yeah, and C9, it's 2 players trying to get out of spawn, and the other 2 players, again, just sort of spinning in circles, chasing Ghost, hoping they can find them. Trades rolling through, but advantage the capsule in that gunfight. 3 dead in the feed. Exnit last man standing, but a double stack coming through. So C9 officially an opportunity to win this round. But Exnid just needs to slow him down.
He's trying. He's really trying. And now he goes over towards the placement zone. Good work. And now the double back towards those players coming out of spawn. Uno, dos. My Arabic counting is not quite there yet, folks, so we'll work with that now. 1 life lead here for the Falcons. Exnid still. What a life this has been. Right place, right time. No kills, but a lot of space.
Yeah, 65. I said it was going to come down to time. Lives now a factor. But Exnid has a, as you pointed out, wonderful life. Great job of staying alive and great reads as well. Exnid, fan favorite for good reason. Vegas Falcons now on the board.
They bounce back in a good way because that B zone capture was pretty decisive. They were really, really struggling there. Counting the segments there, Pred doing the quick maths. Trying to identify who's looking for that defense round 5 if we have to go there. Started the map off pretty slow. Ever since then, a machine.
3-piece pop-off just to get you back in the mix. Yeah, 0-5, but able to restabilize. Maybe not to Abizi levels of taking over after a slow start, but good nonetheless. And Exnid, the monitor has to be in the perfect position.
Quite regularly must move around. I mean, I know that's just testament to how animated he is as a person while playing. Pop-off moment that could send your monitor askew. I mean, what more can you ask for? That's hype, baby. 3 dead. Push forward.
They're stacking on A as well. Triple stack rolling through. Gonna let Pred be away from the objective, as is tradition. Second segment's gonna fall. Exen hopping off the point, looking for the kills, and he's gonna catch it. And that's an 8-point execution. I mean, they got that done, and that's the more difficult zone to capture. Falcons, as good as it gets, you got it. Now you get to run it up.
Oh, they're running it forward now in a spawn Priester. Heads up gameplay from one of our world champions on this roster. Slows things right down. You know he's tagged. Can't win on the gunfight against Kremp, though. Uh-oh, a couple go down here, and the first bit of progress there will be cleaned up. Second stab at it now for the Falcons.
Waiting for the kills. Got it. Traded out though, and now his teammates off spawn. Don't line up. They're able to get it done to keep the ball moving. 24-20, plenty of lives to work with, and many opportunities to make these plays. But these Falcons players at least run together, and that is a clutch door close.
Such a clutch door close. Spa, quick reposition though, does take care of Pred now. Sit with a pinch. Beautiful shots into the first man. Second, not going to be a problem. Here we go. You've got a couple more kills, C9. Try to take some of that lobby pressure away, and it's going to be Spart. He's upstairs. I thought he was on the bottom side of the minimap. Unfortunate second for them there, because that's now through secret 2 players. Oh, and he's gone the other way again. Caught timing, unbelievable. Kremp down. Opportunity here for the Falcons.
Dude, these minimaps are chaos. Like, the C9 like have the spread on the map to like trap them all in, but everybody is getting through. Falcons now have 3 players on the zone again, and that takes 15 seconds for the capture. Well, it'll be slowed down now, and Arcides shalling and dying. 4-man wipe. C9 should be good for the round.
Capsule is going to do what you can to get damage into these players off a spawn. Nobody home. All 4 going through the garage side of the map. 3 through lobby. RST simply there for the intel. On the Kremp, how many can you get, mate? Not a single one. Capsule on the pinch. Beautiful shots into the second man, and that is the cleanup crew arrives. Not a B this time round. It's Spartan Sib locking down lobby.
Yep, spin cycle. Going through it again. You know they're spawning P2. You got number 4 pushed out towards well. You got everything covered.
There's rinse and repeat. Oh, Sib. Over to the Jackal. Second kill. Third. Unbelievable. Oh my god. What a kill. 5 spree. Sib. The lord of the lobby right now. 6. Number 7 is there at well. Unbeknownst to him.
What?
The Reaper. 7. Looking for 8. Runs out of bullets, but it would have been his either way. Final few moments of the round. Has he gone? Has he got camo? What is this chance?
I don't know. He's challenging with 0 bullets in the clip and living to tell the tale. Yeah, they got the 4-man wipe. There was 1 minute and 7 seconds left on the game clock, and I was like, I think C9 got this, and boy, did they absolutely have it.
Boing.
Right now, C9 just battling for who's going to get the best play. Sib absolutely dead. Pred? Are we serious? This was not the best play. This was meaningless. All right, well, I'm having fun, but yeah, so is Sib, because that was a disgusting run of things.
Yeah.
Down bottom secret.
Yeah.
Pred has 28 kills, which is great, but that's, yeah, really nothing else. C9 right now in a pretty solid looking form. A couple holes on the mini-map from time to time, letting people through, but hey, you clean those up, you'll go against the best. Right now, you're going against the Falcons, and you're looking great.
Oh, that A-zone attack from the Falcons the last round was so good, man. We're going to see a little bit more of that. This time around, B defense is pretty far forward. And Spark looking to keep his spree going. Falcons flock together. They get traded out together. And last man left standing is going to be Spark. Can he win a gunfight or two? Now he's got a bit of a spot to deal with. One problem dealt with. Problem number 2. Arcites. Oh, you were 1 bullet away.
And he's going to let him heal up, too. Arcites is not challenging that. He will be hanging out in 10.
Oh, waiting for the sib on the pinch. Not going to be there. Capsule, though. He keeps his play going for his boys. 1 segment in the bag. In Cloud9 New York, now the guessing game begins as Capsule. Last time we saw him go on a crazy spree like this, it was back on Berlin in Vanguard. And he set himself up for a couple of pieces. Number 1. Number 2. Doesn't go for the 3rd. Oh, he's grown up so much, chance.
Yeah, the Falcons just don't have really any pep in their step. They are sort of giving up all the pressure on the minimap. Capsule is just able to roam around and do virtually whatever he wants. And like dude, like they're posted up on the minimap. You're losing A, gentlemen. Please chow.
Well, they are. They're challenging. And it's going okay. Arcites wins 2 headshots non-stop. There's 2 segments left at B. A is toast, folks. Last flight of the Falcons here in this series, unless they can survive.
That's how every time I take a gander over to the mini-map, I'm just never prepared for what I'm seeing. And now Exit, he is common, he is soaring. He's got kills in his sight, number 1, number 2. He wiggles in between every single kill. A cracked player indeed, in a big moment. Falcons stable on the defensive end.
Such a loose and fluid right stick. He is something, folks. Yes, I'm so in a great position, but we are tweaking with capital T. He had a couple of kills to his name there. Onto the zone we now fight. Big contest. Can Fred get these kills? He's a little banged up, so this is an awkward situation to be in. Waiting for the reinforcements right now. C9, they're all dead. P-Dog goes big.
Yeah, and I mean, number 8, number 7, they're so worried about, I mean, I guess they're worried about Capsule. That was the only man alive on the map, and he gets a kill that remained untraded. I don't know how to commentate this, Miles. I'm struggling right now, but 50 seconds right now for C9 to work with. Go to the B zone.
It's a crazy back and forth right now, man. Again, we are another win from Spark. 2 spree. Kremp over the top. You got a little bit of intel, but you managed to jump over those defending players. The last man left alive on this side of the map is going to be Priest. So reinforcements moving in real quick. Kremp can't get it, and it's another staggered, wild 1v1 to decide the next sort of 10 seconds of play.
Well, you need the trades here if you're C9. Capsule there for 1, Spark there for the other, a 2v2 near the zone, but unfortunately, I think they lost the first one, so yeah, consistently a man down, and now you're down on lives. You have a tick of progress on B, you can get it done, but every kill is a dagger, and Priesta behind you would have been there to break you down. He got teammated, and now there's an opportunity.
Wait a minute. Oh no, Pred's down as well, 6 to 8. 2-man stack. Nearly. Watch out for the man on the flank. Arcites again, weird staggered gameplay right now, but if you catch him out, Spark, you've got to find this kill. Can you get it? He spots the second man as well. The zone's still being captured for the series. Kremp with a big win. Pred to save it now in the contest. A 1v1 to decide it. Oh my God, we go again.
Okay, yeah, shout out to Pred for the final gunfight. He made it mixy, but at least he won that final one. What a ridiculous round. I have never seen Hacienda Control being played like this, except in my own games.
Ravens versus Optic. Come on, man. Final round. Rehydrate. Lock in, everyone. Especially you, chat. Sorry, go on.
And the best play, they lost the zone. All's well that ends well. You're just looking for the dub. Could potentially be the best reverse sweep we've ever seen, Miles.
Honestly, what a round that was, man. Shout out to the observers trying to get it done as well. It was a fiesta. It really was a fiesta. Thinking of another F word there, but a frenzy, if you will. A freaking madness. Here we go. Exit 1931. He is involved, folks. He is involved one way or another. Cloud9 New York get defense. And they get a nice 3 dead off rip. RCD's unaccounted for until now.
Yeah, making moves as well. Nice opening break for C9, but ultimately RCD's is able to stay alive and keep it active. Pinch does come through, but his teammates looking to get the trades, but Sib has been Mr. Untradeable. Does a little extra damage as well, and Xnid, last man standing. Falcons, when they get put in the spawn trap, they get devastated, and they're like a delicate moment. They might get put in it once again.
Yeah, Xnid, it's called out as one shot, gets his kill. He's insane. He's now out. He's now a massive question mark. Finally dealt with. Good timing there from the team shot of Cloud9 New York. If in doubt, hold hands. You'll figure it out.
I just feel like Capsule and Sparta are probably born and bred for this type of map right now, at least for the Black Ops 6 season. So they're prepared. They got a nice little spread across the map, trying to keep all these players contained. Capsule knows there's a kill to go and get, and he's clearing stuff out for his teammates. Sees the shadow, but loses track of the middle of the map. Falcons trying to pierce the setup. Spart here for the pinches. Falcons, oh man, need to decide what zone you want to go to.
Well, they decided. They got killed out. Oh, Spart. Fresh magazine. Xnid 1v1 gets it. A little bit of friendly fire in the backline. So he's now being captured. A cleaned up. 15 seconds to go. Cloud9 here for the win.
They're going to get it. They're going to seal the deal. Too many players pushed up, and the P2 spawns rolling through, and simply not enough time. C9 won the opening break, and that is enough to seal the deal. A 3-0 with the brand new roster. Spartan Capsule on fire.
On fire. In their debut for Cloud9 New York, they bring down Vegas Falcons. A very juicy 10 CDL points go into the bank now, and the run towards champs continues. Frustration across the faces there for the Falcons. Close, but no cigar, lads. We go next. Cloud9 New York. What an important win that was.
I mean, again, just trying to kick off their stage 4 correctly. They're down by 40 points from that 8th place margin. And of course, that means they have to overperform compared to Optic and potentially even Minnesota, the teams they'll be dueling with. But to make the swap, try to make a miracle happen, and you get the first win and get the ball rolling. And frankly, their S&D did look to be completely on point. So even if the respawns are a little bit scattered for the moment, they certainly have the firepower to get some wins.
3 maps in, we get to see a little look there of New York Cloud9 or Cloud9 New York or the New York Cloud9ers. Whatever you want to call them, folks. They looked good today. Kudos again to Capsule and Spart. Welcome back to the league, lads. Capsule! Word to Lando. What an exciting moment that was. 4K for Crimp and Seb. They both find a lot of non-traders as well. And again, Charles, one of the deciding factors of today in success for a lot of our teams, assists. Not necessarily having to get trades if you're getting team shot.